Hey, and we are live. Hello! Have a few issues, but otherwise, I think we're good. Yeah. Alright, so I've got my music on. I've got my happy little slime over here. We have our Unity project open. And, yeah. Today we're going to be working on this wardrobe. Or what did I call it? Cabinet? Cabinet. We're going to work on this cabinet. Oh, hey Joe. Nice seeing you there. Huh. I am now realizing that YouTube is telling me that there is no viewers. But there is very clearly a viewer. So that number is a lie. Interesting. Cool. So, as many of you may know, I'm now assuming there's... Look at that! Museum ambience. Good evening, sir. Well, shoot, yeah, no, YouTube is lying to me. I didn't expect to have much of anybody on already. So yeah, like I was saying, as some of you may know, I am by no means a texture artist. At all. So, this should be interesting. We're going to boot up Photoshop and we're going to try to make this into something. Hopefully something that looks, you know, fairly good. If I doubt I'll be revolutionizing texture art here, but you know, it should be all right. Let's pop this open. Just a moment. I want to make sure we get our files and I'm not just sharing a bunch of things I'm not supposed to. Unity project, here we go. I think I put it in the raw art. Wooden cabinet. There we go. We are back with our very, very simple texture and the UV that comes with it. I'm sorry, why are we cropping? No, I'm not cropping. Oh, it's because I have the crop tool selected. Okay, here we go. How's the music on your end? It seems a bit high on mine. Here we go. Oh yeah, no. YouTube is now updating how many people are watching. Oh, that's really cool. It's a bit slow, but we're good. Right, so this thing here is the UV of our cabinet right here, and I made it so that we could opening it up, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I have the drawer here. We can slide it open. We'll have to do some code for that later on to be able to like control how far it goes in both directions. That'll be good. It's good. Good to hear it. All right. Otherwise, we also have these doors that we can open, but I'm realizing that the pivot point's a bit off. It's like in the middle of the door, and we want it on the very edge there so that we can open and close this. Okay, well, that's not the end of the world. And of course we have the base, right? Which is the rest of the thing. Alrighty. Now, something I did not do is actually like make it clear what pieces are. I know that this is the kind of band that there's around the door, the decoration on it. I know that these are the doorknobs, but the rest is essentially wood. Okay. In that case, let's go and find our reference for this. Or do we want that? Maybe we just want to go straight into it and try to like approximate a look for it. Let's grab it anyway. Let's go and get that, the one reference we have for this wardrobe that's kind of like guiding us here. This is the level. Here we go. And wow, it was already at the right place. Okay, so we have this kind of gold thing here. I'm not huge on how they're using different colors. I think I'm gonna go stick with something a little bit more like this. So like, okay, I see where I'm getting the reddish color from and where I'm getting the yellowish color from, but it doesn't come out very nicely for me. So I think what we're going to do is, well, I'll try to go ahead and reselect those colors first off, and I expect that that's going to fail. Oh, I can't do it this way. Okay, let's do a little print screen, make ourselves a new clipboard file. Here we go. And now I should be able to go in and grab those colors. So is this the correct color? It's pretty close. Huh. Okay, well, when in doubt, cheat. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna do a color that I feel should be right, and we'll see how that works out. Hopefully, pretty good. Here we go. So paint bucket right over here. Oh no. Why? Am I being dumb? Shouldn't the paint bucket just paint in that one section? I guess not. Maybe I am being dumb. Okay. Had a brain fart there. Let us, in that case, select just this, and then use the paint bucket. Bloop. There we go. And we'll try to get the color just right, and then after that I'll worry about maybe doing highlights, and more importantly, like doing the grain of the wood. Here we go. Should be able to select this and just paint bucket our way to greatness. Fantastic. Give that a little save, and let's just see what it looks like in let's see what it gives us in editor is the word I was looking for. There we go. Prefab samples, scenes, scripts, art. Art is what I want. Environment. Wooden crate. House. Is that where I put things? Who knows? Wooden cabinet. It is where I put things. There we go. Give that a little save. And at least now we can see the things. Okay. All right. As for the color, it comes out so dark. I think it is actually literally the right color, but let's double check that. So if we go over here. Yeah, it's very, very dark. Let's see what it gives us if I select this. It is the right color. Okay, so let's just come up here. Maybe a little bit redder, a little bit lighter in color, something like that. Here we go. And we're going to select this. And just go ahead and paint bucket it. Ooh, that looks too red. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, let's try this. Save as a copy. So what about you guys? How's your week been so far? Anything exciting happening? Anything relaxing or sad or whatever? Out of the ordinary, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. A little save here. Let's go back into here. Nice. This is much closer to the color I was hoping for. Okay, mostly in the sunlight. Okay. All right, let's work on the wooden grain. Monday being Monday. Yeah. It does that. It do be like that though. gonna go ahead and I know I'm on the wrong screen again. I'm just gonna go get a like random texture. We're going to, I did put seamless, which is interesting. Find wood texture. What does this look like? Okay, this is from textures.com. This looks like panel floor. That's not what we want here. Wait, Monday being Monday, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Am I confused? Yeah, no, it is Tuesday. Okay. I had a moment there. I was legitimately worried that I got confused. Here we go. Let's just, can I just take this? Credits. Oh, premium only credits. Oh, okay. I see. This is one of those sites. Cool for texture artists. Not for me, though. Adobe stock. Texture seamless. Okay. Adobe stock. Oh! Do I have access to free with trial? Oh, this is a software of some sort. Return to Adobe stock homepage. I see. Okay. What about this? It doesn't. Pinterest. Save. Image. We're Tuesday? Damn, I really should get a normal skin. Yeah, it is Tuesday. I legitimately was concerned there when you said Monday, but no, it is Tuesday. And I totally understand. I got a buddy of mine who his sleep schedule is about as sketchy as that, and like he's completely lost track of time because of it. Here we go. I may end up just taking something at random and hoping for the best. Okay, let's do that. Rustic cherry dark. We want something with oak. We want something with quite a bit of grain definition here. Free pick. That looks promising. It looks less promising. Let's just do a little cheeky this. Oh wait, what was that? Oh, this may be something that can't go into this. Because no parser for file. Oh, yes, of course. Of course. Okay. They're getting sneaky with their textures. Seamless oak. Okay, let's see if we can do it with this one. JPEG. There we go, that counts. Oh, can't be downloaded securely. Wow, this is getting a lot more complicated than I had anticipated. These are all Pinterest. What is this? Find wood 800. Oh. Oh, free user, no maps? I'll log in to download. Yeah, no, that's fair. SketchUp. They're nice textures. But I'm not making a login just for this. Though I am taking a lot longer than I thought it would take. I could also like attempt to make some wood grain by hand. High resolution. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's see, user rights. Creative Commons license. What do I get? Oh. This apparently is Creative Commons. That means I should be allowed to use it. There we go. Save image as. Oh, okay. Not like this. Free download original. Yes. Oh. Oh. We may have a bit of lag, but we may have a texture. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Hey, yo. Hey, Dead Shell. Nice having you. We're doing some texture art today. So, really, we're on a timer to see how long it takes me before I get too annoyed at this to keep going. Alright, let's see. How am I going to do this? I'm going to copy this as such. You can hide that for now. We're going to use this. Just mask all objects. Create clipping mask right over that. And then we're just going to go ahead and use the color of this, I think. Ooh. Ooh. That's fancy. Hue. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And now if I select this, select everything but that, and just take this off. Alright. This is probably going to look really crap, but I'm tempted to find out what it does. Music is loud and I can't quite hear you. Oh, is that true? But I heard you were doing textures today. Alright. Yeah, I can drop the... I'm also like looking at the little bar. Like this will be meta. Here we go. I'm looking at the little bar and I'm not actually hitting the red zone today, which surprises me because usually I do. So let me just fix that real quick. There we go. Lower the music and I'll keep the sound for the mic at the same volume, and hopefully that helps. Let me know if that does. And we are going to go back over to Unity. I was going to say Unreal. Been working in Unreal a lot lately. But today we are in Unity. Here we go. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, there it is. Okay, that is very pink. Okay, but I think we're onto something here. I'm watching with my headphones on and you sound good to me, but you know. Alright, well, if I still sound good, we'll go with that. Otherwise, I'll make tweaks as we go. Okay, so I like this, but it is way too intense, is what I'm thinking here. Like the grain is just so visible, and as much as I like that, it is a little bit much. So let's see what else we have here. Hue, soft light, ooh. Hard light, ooh. I like the color on this. Alright. What we could do a little blur. A little Gaussian blur, maybe? Ooh, that's way too much. Let's say 2 pixels. I guess Gaussian blur isn't quite what we're looking for. Okay. Let's see. Let's take that. We're going to put... Ooh, I'm holding on to the wrong thing. Let's put that underneath that. And then I'm just going to lower the opacity a little bit. Right? Something like that, maybe? Like that we can't see the details too much, but we still have most of the color. Okay, let's try that. Save as copy. There's going to be a lot of that tonight. Just me copying things over and over and seeing what it looks like. There's probably a much better... Oh, hello. I just realized for some reason my slime went into VR there. And I completely lost what I was saying. Right, yes. Uh, there's definitely like a better workflow that I could be doing for textures and stuff. I know that in Blender you can do texture art directly on the model. I just haven't touched that so far, so I'm a little apprehensive to try it, but I think it would. I think that is like how you're supposed to do it now. Or one of my friends, who's an artist, was saying that Substance Painter is like the way to go these days. But I don't have that software, so we're going to do it old school in Photoshop. Ooh, oh yes. Oh, look at this, and we have like the grain of the wood, but we still have the color. And it's not too in your face, but you still see the wooden grain. Oh, I like this. It's like it's been dyed or oh, yes. Okay. Now, something I did notice that has been bothering me this entire time. I don't know if you guys have these little corners here. You can kind of see through them. And the reason for that is that the mesh doesn't quite line up. So what I'm going to do is just pop open Blender. I'm going to take another look in there. I'll see if I can fix up the mesh. And if I can fix up the mesh, I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted there. If I can fix up the mesh, then we're going to continue. We're going to do some highlight work and work on the kind of gold, or I'm not sure. Maybe they're just supposed to be yellow, these little areas. But work on this. I think that'll be good. Um, so, okay, let's select this. Go into our transform mode. Such, I am going to go into, actually, you know what? Modeling. I shouldn't be in the UV editing as I'm messing around the model. I don't think that's the best way of doing things. If I double click on this, I believe I will select everything. I guess not. Okay, let's hide everything else. We just want these pieces here. Okay. I was sure if you double clicked on it. Ah, okay, so it's alt click. All right, so as we can see, it's a little bit off. Now there is a snapping tool, I believe, in Blender. Let me check that out. Blender vertex snap. Let me see. Oh, okay. How you snap a view? No, I guess we'll have to see a little video. Okay, so aha, up here it says put the snap on, and we're going to do it with vertice. Okay, move effect. How am I going to do this? Okay, let's continue on that little video. Okay, it is, yep, that is snapping to grid. Let's see. Increment vertex. Aha. Might as well bring it over here. Let's learn something together, right? So you're snapping vertex, that's what we want. Snap with closest. Center median. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to do this and do snap with closest. Vertex edge perpendicular. Huh. Okay. We're going to continue this video. Active closest. Okay. What if I want to select an entire object and make that snap? Yes. Okay. Good to know. I think this is closest to what we want. So he's moving that and it's snapping to those faces. Okay. Median. Okay. See, there's like little dots and it's snapping like that. All right. Still not what we want. Backface culling. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to mess around with it until I figure out what's happening here. So, project onto self, snap onto itself, yes. Align rotation target. Rotate scale, closest center. Let's just do that. Ooh, all right. So it is working, it's just not working as I want it to. What is median? Median, we said it was a little dot, eh? Once again, it's snapping to center there. Active. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting much closer. Still not what we want. Okay. Maybe edge? Oh. Okay. And can I? Oh, no, it's not right. Yeah, it's selecting this edge. Because I guess it's the last edge that's selected or something. Okay, okay. Let's move this out. Just out like this. I'm gonna select this, just this edge. Select everything, and now, if I understand correctly, ooh, interesting. Okay, okay. So that means, I think I got this. If I select this here, this vertex, and I grow the selection, there it is. Got afraid there. Vertex closest. Let's see if that works. So, oh no. Oh yes. Is that correct? It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Let's look at it from the front. No, look at that. It's off. We want this to connect to that. Okay. Oops. Let's try that again. This view here. Okay. So if I scroll in now, I've connected here. All right. And on this side, I've connected here. Perfect. There we go. So that is how you do it. That was a little painful, but I got there. Okay. Fantastic. We want this one here. Grow the selection, and once again, up here, that looks to be correct. There we go. All right, now that we know how to do that, it's a lot faster. I don't have to mess around and hope that I get it. I get it the first time. There we go. Select everything and bloop right there. This one, select everything and bloop right there. Here we go. That should fix our issue. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, let's bring this back and get out of edit poly mode. We can select everything in here. Select the cabinet as well, though I don't think I actually need that. Export FBX and no, not house. Mesh selected object only. Apply transform. We don't want to bake. This is in raw art. We don't want to be in there. We want to be in assets, art, 3D, environment, house, and wooden cabinet. There we go. Perfect. Now let's go back over here and we've solved our issue. Yeah. Look at that. Oh. There's still some weirdness. Okay. I should probably go back and fix that. Okay. But we have fixed the little end bits that were driving me crazy. So you know what? Let's take a quick look. Let's see how painful it actually would be. With the snapping tool, it seems pretty good. But I have a strange feeling, right? That I was gonna say that it's a lie that we can see through it, but no, we can. All right. edit mode. I've convinced myself now. Let's select the edge, this edge here, and this edge here. And let's just move it up. We don't need to worry about snapping. Let's just move that up into the other thing. Here we go. Done. That should fix the issue. Yeah, that should fix the issue. Here we go. Get out of edit poly mode. Show everything here once more. Select it all. And we are going to go ahead and do another little export. FBX. Wooden cabinet. I am thrilled to see that it has kept all my settings. And here we go. So now if we go on F and we take a look around. Oh, I can see something on the sides. Okay, let's fix that as well. My brain just went blank for a moment there. I want to... it's because I'm not in edit poly mode. That's my issue. Here we go. So let's select the mesh for here and the mesh for here. And we're going to go ahead, scale this open. Just like the top, just stick it into the side. That should be fine. Get out of edit poly mode. Grab everything once more. Nope, grab everything I said. Here we go. And we are going to go ahead and do one more export. And now in the editor, oops, F to zoom in on. There it is, okay. And now, if we look around, there we go, okay. And now if we look around, it doesn't seem like we have any more see-through areas. Perfect. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, so let's try to fix these kind of semi-golden areas. Like, we don't have much to play off of here. I'm still not 100% sure if they're actually metallic or if they're meant to be just painted. But I'm gonna go with metallic. And to do hello. Oh no. Okay. Good to know. All right, so we have the front parts of this on the metallic color. We don't have these parts here. Okay, so what we're going to do, UV. We are going to set this into this mode, I believe. Yeah, now we can actually see our material directly in Blender. Let's open this up a little bit. And I don't see my UV. That is because I haven't selected this. There we go. Select everything. Here we go. So now we see our UVs on there, and we'll be able to select this and just open this up. Aha. Okay. So as we can see, it has split itself up a little weirdly. I don't know how I feel about that. If I select everything, right? There is space here. So what I'm thinking of doing is just grab this and this. And we're just gonna move everything up there. Just everything that's metallic in any way. Just move it all together. It doesn't have to make sense. There we go. This one over here is gonna need a lot of space. There we go, that's fine. Let's move this over here, I wanna say. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. And these three over here, we're just gonna move over here. Like that, these areas here are just going to be the metallic-y frame things that we have over here. Wonderful. Okay, once again, give that a save. We can get out of edit poly mode, select everything, give it another save because I'm paranoid, FBX, cabinet, FBX. And now, there we go. See, it already picked up some of the metal. We just have to fix that up in our texture and we'll be good to go. So this and this. Can I guess not. I was gonna say, can I just like grow this selection? Like drag it open, but I don't think so. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. Just make sure we're not hitting anything. There is a big piece of something here that we don't want to accidentally hit, but we can go up to the top for the rest. Here we go. And something like that. I think that's good. All right, and finally, we can do this and give it a little save, give it a little copy. And now we're going to bring that back over to our Unity scene. Environment, house, here we go. Give that a save. Give that a save. Saving 99%. Is it, are we good? There we go, it's done. And now, aha. Now we have the entire borders here. And yeah, it does actually stick out a little bit more. So that was the main issue. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Oop, sorry, I just hit my mic there. Now, here's a question I have, right? Let's go back into Blender. There's something called texture paint. Also, this texture has not updated and I'm a little confused. There we go. So yeah, there's something called texture paint. Now, is that what I think it is? Is that like literally you can draw? It looks like it is. Okay. Okay. So if I was to select white and just draw on it. Okay, it's only the things that are currently selected, it looks like. But I can just like, oh yeah, look at this. Draw on that one door. Oh. Ah. Okay, okay. What else can I do? Blend, mix, darken. Do I have like a soft light? Oh. Oh, yes. Okay. So, I would love to know. Is it just a thing I'm selecting that I can draw on? No? Is it? How does this work? Oh, I see. There's a little marker here. Okay. Okay. And now I'm drawing on this. Okay. So I can hide everything else. And I could be like, I want to highlight over on this edge, maybe? Can I click, hold shift and click? Okay, you can't do like in Photoshop. Interesting. All right, what kind of brushes do we have? Oh, okay, text draw, soft light, radius, strength. I think I want to lower that a little bit and just kind of... Oh, this is really interesting. What about hard light? Oh, that's a little rough. Hard light, it's a little rough. Color dodge. Okay, okay. I'm sure there's better ways of using this. Color, gradient, advanced, masking, symmetry, workspace. Oh, they seem like really, really strong tools, and I'm a little tempted to attempt to use this graphic tablet that was given to me? Lent to me? I'm not actually clear on that part. Yeah, Etienne, if you're in chat, could you clear that up for me? Have you given this thing to me, or have you just lent it to me? Either way, very generously either lent or given this graphic tablet to me. I'm tempted to like try to do stuff on this. What happens if I keep drawing? Oh, look at that. It gets all lighter. Oh, very cool. Okay. I was gonna say the one issue is you don't have an amazing amount of control. Annotate. What else do you have? Annotate line. Oh. Oh. Oh? Oh. The Wacom. Yes, the Wacom that I currently have, the tablet. A little confused as to how this works. Annotate. Draw. Okay. What's this? I can make a little line. Now what? Annotation? Note? Oh, I get it. Okay, that's to make notes. Alright, mask, fill, smear. What can I do here? Oh, look at this. I can like blur stuff. Interesting. Strength. Oh, I have a strength thing. I can blur out the lines on the edges. Texture map. Stroke fall off. Cursor. Jeez, this looks like a really powerful tool. I'm not sure how to use it. Soften. What is soften? Is it like smear? Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. Now what I want is to be able to make straight lines though. So I think we might back out of this. Okay. It was given? All right. All right. I'll take it. I was just unclear. Texture max advanced sharp threshold. Yeah. So the one thing I would really like to do right now, and I don't think I can, would be to just say I want from here to here to like do something. So I think I am going to go back to Photoshop. The all issue with Photoshop is I have no clear understanding of where these edges are. All right. Also, my music just died. Yes, yes, YouTube. I am still watching. Thank you. There we go. Let me see. What about? Let's try playing around with this. You know what? Let's go crazy. Soft light? No. We're gonna do like darken. Do we have a darken? Do we have darken? Darken. And just like darken this in? Oh, of course, it's not gonna work with a white texture. Oh, let's just drag this down. And now if we darken, yeah, we could do like stuff here. Oh, wait, I have an idea. What am I doing? Let's just do a, what was it called? Ambient occlusion? Is that what I want? Blender ambient occlusion? Ambient occlusion is sophisticated ray tracing calculation which simulates soft global illumination shadows by faking darkest perspective in corners and at mesh intersections, creases, cracks, etc. Yeah. Okay, they're doing that in a material. I want to fake it in a texture though. I want to like this tool, but I don't understand it enough to use it right now. Draw. Brush settings, darken, blah blah blah, texture, color palette. Yeah, I want to make like lines. I can't make lines to make highlights on edges. It would have been great. I could have just blurred this edge. Ooh, okay. Oh wait, brush. Oh, texture mask. Cursor? Display cursor, fall off opacity, cursor display, texture slots, fall off. Stroke. Dots, line. Space. Draw a line with dabs separate. No. Texture map, texture, brush. Because what I would have done is soften this and then lighten it up. Just the edges. And like darkened in the insets, but I'm not sure how to do that. Soften radius. Today on stream, we're gonna watch me struggle with textures. What was I thinking? Like my Achilles heel that's always been there whenever I do 3D art. And I'm doing it on stream. Fantastic. Alright. There has to be a way to draw a straight line with texture paint. Alright, let me look this up. Blender. Texture paint. Draw line. Drawing straight lines in texture paint. I am not the only one to look this up. I need help drawing straight line, blah blah blah. Under the brush settings menu, look for a selection labeled stroke. Change the setting called stroke method to line. Yeah, I found that, but it's still kind of hard to get a straight line. It's always curving by a couple degrees. I think in Photoshop, you hold shift and straight line. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Did you try holding Alt? That locks it to the angle. Thanks. Okay. Alt, apparently. So, if I was to select Alt like that, did that work? It's always a good sign when you start asking, did that work? As if you don't know. Let's try it again. So select this, something a little bit more visible, and yeah, that don't work. That doesn't work at all. Also, it's way too big. I guess I could just wing it, right? Kind of works. Kind of works. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, and I'm looking at chat, and I have many emojis. Okay, people are laughing now. Wonderful. That's all right. See, you gotta show off, like when you're struggling with things sometimes. Let other people know that it's not just them. That's how I'm gonna do it. That's how I'm taking it, right? I'm doing this for your benefit, really. Yeah, let's have a little highlight right here. You know what I would like? A little bit less of a highlight. No, you know what I'd like? So radius, we're gonna bring this up to 40. We're going to decrease the strength down to 0.2. We're gonna do this again. Just the one pass here. As such. Then we're going to reduce that radius down to 30. We're gonna reduce the strength down to 10. We're gonna do another pass. Just like that. Right? Okay. Okay, I don't hate this. And then if I do like soften, and I just do another little soften. Just on the very edge. You know what? That's too big. Let's do a little radius of 20, strength down to 0.5. We don't want it too strong. I'm just gonna soften this edge right here. Right like that. Right like that. Here we go. Because like the edge of a cabinet would be the part that gets the most wear, I'm thinking. Is that good? Does that look okay? I think it looks better than this, is all I'll give that. I think I kind of like this effect. It kind of softens the edge a little bit. Yeah, okay. Let's do more of that. Let's do more of that. There we go. Once again, soften. We can start with the soften this time, I think. Here we go. And if it's not a perfect line, I think that's perfectly fine. Because at the end of the day, it wouldn't get worn down. Oops, this radius is too big again. It wouldn't get worn down like perfectly linearly anyway. So let's just do a little bit of this. And by the way, if anybody in the comments happens to like actually know how to do textures and I'm doing it the wrong way, let me know, and I will probably agree with you. Here we go. There we go. Oh, I kind of like that. Because it looks really boxy like here, but look at this. It really smooths it down. Such a tiny little detail. Organic is better than perfect. Yeah, that's what I think. Museum of Ambience. Is that a new channel? Is that a new channel name you're trying out? I don't recognize the name, but I think I know who it is. I'm on to you. There we go. This one's a little bit messier. We're going to do that. We're also going to do, back to this, the soft light thing. 0.2. Do this again. Here we go. There we go. And then 30. And 0.1. And we're going to pass again. Isn't this nice? Isn't this relaxing? We've just passed a good hour watching me struggle doing very, very simple textures. Wonderful. Let me stretch this out a little bit more. I can't quite fit it in. Okay. That's what she said. I know. Here we go. Blur this out up to there. And 0.2 that. We're just gonna do it again. A little lightening of this edge. And 20.1. And once more. And I'd love to find out that there's a way to do this so much faster than how I'm doing it. But ooh, actually, you know what? Yes. It does add something. I'm not sure exactly what, but if you look at like the edges of these compared to the edge of this, it's actually noticeable. Oh wow, I have to admit, wasn't actually expecting that. I thought I was doing this for nothing. Cool. Let's do this edge over here. I have a second wind now. New wind in my sails. Here we go. We're just going to make this up to 40 and lightly blur this out. There we go. As such. And over here, this one was 0.2 at 40, I believe. I'm just gonna lighten this up just a little bit right over here. And then 0.1, and then 30. Here we go. Yeah. I should add like scratches and stuff on that later. Yeah, it is a ASMR ambience channel that I started long ago under another name, but I did create back last year, and it is Veru. So yeah, you kind of know who I am, I guess. Oh, hello. You know what? That's not actually who I thought it was. But hello. And welcome to channel. Okay, we need to do this area here now. We did this one here. Yeah, let's do this down here. Did we do this already? I'm having doubts now. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Here we go. Here we are. And we're just gonna go ahead and do a little 40. Just make a line right over here. Probably squashing a lot of things on the way. Here we go. 2. And lighten this up right over here. And then 0.1. And then 30. And pass once more. Here we go. I think we're going to do the same thing on the interior corners, but like instead of lightening it, we're going to darken it. It actually does add. Well, I'll be. Okay. Let's do this one now. We were up to 40. Here we go. And soft light. Here we go. 30. Woo! Went too far on that one. There we go. Right up to the corner and no further. Such a small detail, but it actually does add something. I am amazed. All right, so we got the top done, which is the good news. The bad news is that that was the easy part, and we have the rest to do as well. So let us continue on our epic quest. We're gonna have to mess around with these numbers though, because not 220, because I'm not gonna be able to do the entire thing on one screen. Soften. I really wish there was a way for me to make a straight line. There we go. And this will be 0.2. And once again, just do that. You know what I could do? I could do that one thing that I was once laughed at for doing in Photoshop. So, years and years ago, back when I had just left school in 3D arts and animation, I was asked to make a texture or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. And in this specific texture, I needed to make a straight line, and I didn't know that in Photoshop, if you hold down Shift, Like, let's do it over here. So if you select something here, let's make it on a new layer so I don't squash what we already have. This is fine. Over here, right. So I select a point, I click a point, I hold shift, I click another point. It makes a straight line. Yeah, I didn't know that back in the day. So what I did is I took out my graphic tablet, I took a literal ruler, stuck it on top, and made a line. And the graphic artist beside me turned around, looked at me, and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Making a straight line. Why?" And she's like, "You know, you can just hold shift, right?" And I looked at her, and then I did it, and I was like, "Do you understand that I've spent a year with the ruler trying to make straight lines in Photoshop, and no one's told me before now?" Good times. Good times. Unfortunately, so far I haven't found a way to do it in Blender. And from the very quick check that we did over here, that's not actually a thing, because they said holding Alt locks it to the angle. I don't think that's true. It didn't work for me. So if you happen to know how to do it in Blender, I'm tempted. Let's check another post. No, it was there. Awesome. Straight line paint brush using basic Blender. I haven't tried texture paint. Okay, they're telling me it's this. All right, let's give it a try. So it says brush, right? Was it brush? Stroke, and then I lost it. I just closed my tab. Cursor, stroke, space, dot, line here, line. So, oh. I'm having that Photoshop moment all over again. Yeah, you can just make a straight line like this. Of course you could make a straight line like this. Why was I making it the hard way? Right? Chat, I'm blaming you. This is your fault. This is your fault. Here we go. I realized that, like, I'm sure no one else knew how to do this either, but definitely not on me. This is all on you. Alright, cool. Well, that'll speed things up significantly, as I've spent the last 10 minutes complaining. Oops, no. I'm sorry. Stroke method line. Here we go. Once again. Freaking make a straight line. Of course there's that. It'd be ridiculous if it didn't. It'd be ridiculous if it didn't. Here we go. Here we go. And it really does add. It really does add a little bit. Like that? Yeah. Okay. Let's do it again over here, and we're going to do it as a 10 pixel, or whatever this is. And we're going to go a line down here, and do this, and 0.2. Make a little line down here, and we're going to do another one at 10. There we go. This is going to be a little bit harder. Okay, let's leave the back for now. I don't think I've done the interior here. Okay, so what we're going to do is grab this, put it to 20 pixels, and just do down like that. We're going to do this as well. Strength 0.2, and go. And 0.1 and 10. Do this again. Here we go. Oh, I'm so happy. I cannot express how happy I am that I've discovered this. Fantastic. Let's do the same over here. As such. There we go. Put that to 10 pixels. That to 0.1. Do this one here. Let's do this next, I think. The interior. Or you know what? No, let's finish up the legs outside first. We'll do the back and then we'll come into the inside. Yeah. That's what we're doing here. There we go. Soften. 10. And just go down here. You know what? I'm going to do it the lazy way and just do all of them all at once. I'm not sure why that's the lazy way now that I think of it. That's probably the smart way. I'm going to do it this way though. Here we go. Here we go. And of course, finally this one here. There we go. And now we're going to do a little lighten. I think I did the interior here already. But I'm going to do it again. Let's see. 0.2. Here we go. No, not 0.25. 0.2, just a 0.2. Here we go. We're going to take that, go down here. I had already done that one before. It's fine. It'll be a little bit lighter. And this one here. And same here again. Let's just go ahead. Do that. Do that. There we go. And to do this one over here. Oops. I don't think that one worked. Do that again. There we go. And now we reduce it. And do this. Final time. There we go. Here we are. Here we are. There we go. And there's a random highlight here because I did something wrong. You know what? We're leaving that there. We're leaving that there. That's like a scuff mark, right? I think that's good. We're going to do the same over here. And I'm hearing someone coming down the stairs. Alrighty. It's over. Thought someone was coming to talk. They were not. I think for this one, I'm going to leave it that small. I'm just going to pass once here. And then let's do it again on the other side. I'm sure it's... doesn't do much. Like that. Right, and then finally this down here. Because we want to keep this nice and small. There we go. Little scuffed on there. Here we are. It does actually look better. Very, very cool. Okay, let's try to do a little darken now. So we're just going to take that, go down to the darker things, do a multiply maybe actually. Let's take a look. What does multiply look like? Right, if we just really quickly do something like this, I can't see the difference. Oh yeah. Okay, it's just not dark enough. Okay, let's make this up to 20. Strength up to 0.2. And we are just going to make a little line here. There we go. Oh, you know what? We're also going to blur it on the interior here. That one, have to admit, I'm not sure what the logic of blurring it would be. On the edges, I'd be like, oh, it's because it got rubbed off over time. But the inside, you wouldn't have that issue. But I'm hoping that it kind of simulates a darkened area from the the other things, and it kind of looks good. I think I messed up here, but it still kind of works. What if I do this right over here? I'm gonna leave that in. I'm leaving that in. Here we go, and we're gonna do the same over here. Here we go. Just fake shadows. It's not at all what I was trying to do. Oh, one moment, please. Ada wanted to say hello. Ada has joined us. That cabinet looks wonderful. Oh, thank you. Considering I'm not a texture artist in the least, I'm very happy to hear that. There we go. Just gonna do that real quick. Ah, Ada's walked out. There we go. Kind of want the interior here to be darker. Let's do this again. Let's do a little smudge, or rather blur. I can't remember what we're calling this. Just in the edges here, real quick. Just on the edges here, right? Just take away from how sharp everything is. And then, of course, we have the drawer and the two doors to also do. So I'm nowhere near done. Yeah. So for those of you listening that maybe don't have a background in, you know what, that's too dark for the interior. Let's do it like 0.1, 40 radius. How does this look? Yeah, there we go. So for those of you who don't have a background in 3D arts that happen to be watching this stream for whatever reason, you now have a better idea of why it takes so long to make video games. Mostly if you try to get programmers to do the art, this is the result. I'm actually getting something that doesn't look as horrible as I expected it to, but it is taking me a really long time to do. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good, mostly for something that we'll never see. Maybe I'm putting too much time into this. Who knows, right? Here we go. Oh, I am so happy that I've discovered the line tool. This is pretty good. Not gonna lie. Being able to just like quickly draw. I think I am actually drawing on the exterior of this sometimes. Let's just leave it like that. Okay, there we go. We have the exterior of a cabinet with some fake shadows that I created by mistake. Perfect. All right, thing number one done. We can hide this. We can open up the drawer. There we are. All right, how are we going to decorate this? I'm now realizing the knobs don't actually touch the wood of the drawer, but that's fine. We're going to do much the same, I think. Mostly on the front. Do I care about the rest? I guess the top The rest you're never gonna see. So I see you've been playing Hogwarts Legacy. Is it any good? Would you recommend it even to someone who know nothing about Harry Potter and did not see half of the movies? Yeah, I've been enjoying it quite a bit. It is very RPG-ish. You're very much following the storyline of a character. If you like games like Cyberpunk 2077 or what's another game that was like that I've played recently? Nothing else coming to mind, but that kind of like, oh, GTA. If you like that kind of quasi open world thing where you kind of can do whatever you want, but you also have a storyline that goes along with it, it's really good. They've done the pacing really well for that. If you are a diehard Harry Potter fan, you may like it anyway, but it's also probably going to annoy you for certain little details and stuff. But if you don't know much about Hogwarts or Harry Potter at all, it's worth a look. It's not even happening in the same timeline as like the Harry Potter story. It's like put in the 1800s, I think it is, way in the past. Yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's good pacing, good storytelling, that sort of stuff. The one thing that I would say though, that is kind of bothering me about it, is on keyboard, it gets really hard to remember what keys are which. Like, surprisingly difficult. I am constantly wanting to do one thing and end up clicking on something else. But that might just be me. Apparently with the controller it's a little bit better, so maybe if you get it for PC, just pop out a controller and you'll be good. I think if you just like put it on the easier difficulties and just try to run through the game, it's actually fairly short. There's like 50 hours of gameplay from what I heard. But I've been playing it on the hardest one, and I've been like getting sidetracked from all the side missions and stuff. I have trouble believing that there's a lot of replay value in this because it's so story driven. But yeah, it's a pretty good RPG. It's worth a look. I am going to, okay, let's grab this again, and I'm going to just do this. Oh, this is darkened. My bad. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're gonna do it in here then. Here, 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 here. Darken there. I don't actually see it that well. I'm going to leave it like that though, and we are going to go back to our soft light and just do these corners up here, same as before. Also, I have to see the art style in the Hogwarts Legacy game. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's non-realistic, but they've really embraced like aesthetic over graphics. Even if it's graphically very powerful, aesthetically it's also very nice. I think it may actually age fairly well. That's part of why I was making all those aesthetic videos. I was like, this game is freaking gorgeous. Here we go. And I think because I did it on that corner, I want to actually see much. Let's just go ahead and do this. And let's simulate like some scratches and stuff with our soft light. Where is my stroke space? Let's just like scratch it up a little bit. Oh! Oh my gosh. I've been drawing on this the whole time. Look at that, the painting mode is still on that. Okay. Is it bad? No. No, actually it hasn't done much. Look at this. A line here. A line there. A line there. Oh no. Let's just do a few backs. Yeah, okay. Okay. I was distracted. I forgot that. So there's like a little paint bucket thingy up here. I haven't done a single thing on the drawer. I was like, I'm not seeing much of a difference. Of course not. Okay, let's try that again. It's like, it was very light, but I'm fairly certain I was seeing a difference before. Yeah, of course. All right, here we go. Let's just drag this out over here. Make our lines once more. There we go. Here we go. And there we go. We'll do the sides here. This is just a blur, so it's not meant to be very visible. We'll do the highlights afterwards, and then we'll do the darkens on the inside of the cabinet, and that'll be that. Now let's do the underside, even if we're never going to see it. There we go. Might as well. We have the line tool now, so it'll be faster. Yeah, all the edges, even those that we'll never see, just because we'll know it's there, and we'll know it's wrong. Here we go. All right, let's do this. There we go. And this may be too big. Let's try it. Excuse me? Stroke, space. Ah, yes. Line. There we go. Over here. Over here, over here. I think I didn't do the inside. Oh, is my stream down? No. Okay, I see I've also gone into VR mode on my little avatar there. Sorry about that. There we go. Let's try that again. Put that over here. Put that over here. Yeah, something like that. I don't know if I did this line yet. There we go. No, I did. Let's not blur this part. How is my connection, by the way? Because every now and then I'm seeing that, like, on my end, YouTube seems to be buffering. So I'm not sure if it's cutting out for any of you guys. Here we go. 10. Just go over these again. Here we are. Here we are. Making ourselves lines. I think I did this one already, but it's in the back, so I don't care. It's pixelated, but not buffering. Okay, so at least it's not killing it. Well, that's good. That's good. All right, now let's try to do the thing that I ended up messing up earlier. So I should be able to do this, this, and this. Just lighten that up a little bit. And then I'm gonna do this over here as well. Here, ooh, I think down here, I think here, and I think here. Just lighten that up a little bit, just so that we can see it a little bit better. And then I want to kind of darken this. Okay. We have a random line here. That's perfectly fine. We have a random line here. That's a little bit weird, but we're not going to worry about that. Somehow I made that line. Okay. Cool. Back to our, I think I was using multiply and darken as such. And we're going to have to go really close in to get this because these details are so small and I'm regretting having made them. There we go. It might not even be worth me doing this. Okay, let's try it again. Over here. Yeah, we can kind of see that. And over here. And oh, that one's very, very visible. Over here then? I don't know why. That specific one, am I too far? Okay, I was too far maybe. Okay. Pan please. Thank you. And over here, as such. I think that's too big. Let's make this down to 5. And just once more. Here we go. Oh wow, I just realized there's quite a few of you online here. What's happening? I know there's quite a few people listens to these after the fact, but I think this is the first time that I have like 7 people at the same time on stream. Kind of thrown off now. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to try to give a little highlight to this. I'm not sure how possible that'll be, actually. Like, if I go over here, can I? No, this is painting. I was going to say, can I select these ones and say I only want to affect these? Ooh, okay. In that case, what we're going to do is go up here. We're going to do a little soft light. Superstar. Yeah, superstar. Because of the 7 people listening. That's nice. I'm really liking this tonight with all the back and forth with the chat. It makes me feel a lot less isolated on the project, considering I'm effectively like doing this alone. So if I lighten just the, oh no, that doesn't work. Okay. Let's put this up to 100. And just kind of 1, 2. Sure, just so that it's kind of visible, I guess. 1, 2, just like that. Yeah, I'm not sure that makes sense, but we're going to go with that for now. Fantastic. And we can actually see that there is some change to the textures here. All right. Let's hide this. Now, unfortunately, how do I bring this back? Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, I can't actually do both of these doors at the same time. That's gonna have to be fine, I think. I think we're just gonna have to live with that. All right, so which door is this? Okay, this is the door. Fantastic. Let's do this. Let's go and grab ourselves a 30 radius on soften and just do a little edge here. As such, do this edge over here. As such, do this edge over here. As such, do this edge over here. As such. Am I doing the interior? Yes, because they do open. So let's do that as well. Here we go. There we go. There we go. And finally the bottom one. There we go. Now we won't have to worry about this on this because I made them really kind of bad textures, I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm looking at them, they're like flat colors, and I should have given them some sort of metallic something to them. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Okay, I'm going to disregard all metal parts for now, and I'll come back to them. That is what I've just decided. Let's just do the highlights and shadows. Although on these, it should just be highlights? I guess not, because the cracks here, you'd want it to be shadows. Okay, let's just do the highlights for now. There we go. So 30, might as well do that. Do a little bonk over here. Do a little bonk over here. And 2 more. So 1 here and 1 here. And then we're going to do the back. Just lighten up those sides just a little bit. I think I did that wrong, but that's fine. That's fine. Here we go. And if we come in closer, 20 pixels, strength 1, we're just gonna do 1 more pass on it right here. Right here, just follow the pattern we've kind of established for the rest. And yeah, I'm looking at it now, and with the like actual wooden grain texture behind it, it looks ridiculous. To just have flat color. We're gonna do something a little bit interesting. In the shaders actually that I currently have, like in the game, in the project, I don't actually know if we can do proper reflections. So I think I'm gonna want to fake some stuff on it. I think that's gonna be the play here. All right, let's paint up the other door. Same idea, once again, just the blur and then the highlights. And then we're gonna go back into Photoshop and I'm gonna do something about this metal. Just give it a little something, right? So it's not a flat color. So let's grab this and put this up to 30. Bloop. 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 And same in back. Bloop. 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 Here we go. And now for highlights. 0.2. Bloop. There we go. Oh, you see, I shouldn't have spoken. I mentioned that there was like 7 people on at the same time, and it seems to have spooked people away. It's all right. We're back to being an exclusive club here. Only the best on the stream tonight. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't listen to me. Here we go. There we go. And now if we bring this up to 20 and 0.1, we're gonna do this. There we go. There we go. And we can actually see it now. Here we go. See, this admittedly is something that I think is a huge strength of 3D software that allow you to paint on textures. There we go. I'm able to paint just on a corner of something. It would be such a pain in the butt. Let me just go back to UV editing here for a minute. We're going to get out of edit poly mode and we're going to show everything once again. It would be such a pain in the butt, right? Here we go. In Photoshop, try to figure out what links up with what. And I know there's ways that you can just build your unwrap for it so that it kind of makes sense. Like I have over here these edges here that, you know, they're clearly this shape here, but just the fact that I can go into 3D software where I actually see the model and I'm just like, this is a line between these two faces is just so great. I know that Blender is not the only one that does that. I think all the 3D softwares do that to a certain extent now. I remember back in the day, like almost 10 years ago, the only thing that really did that was like ZBrush. But it is very nice to work with, I have to admit. All right, so image, we are going to save as, right? We are going to save as, oh, I'm afraid of doing this, wooden cabinet, PNG. Right, this is the PSD. Okay, all right, let me see. I don't think this will work. So if I save as, I shouldn't be able to do PSG. No, I don't have access. So I can't go like back and forth very well. That's too bad. I'll be right back. All right, you take your time, Sorty. What we can do though is we can open a wooden cabinet. So you see we have all our changes on it, and you can actually see what it does. So we have this little scuff mark over here, and we have the darkened areas, and we have the lighted areas, and this is what it gives us as an unwrapped texture. We even have the little nubs over here that we're not going to use. But what I can do is just grab this, bring this over here. I cannot do that. Yes, I can do that. Okay. For a second it was telling me no. What I can do, I lose complete control over it, but I don't care. And I can do this. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. And now, see, now all it does right now is like hides those little nubbin things. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop over onto the Googles once more and get metal. Image. Let's drag this over here. Let's go ahead and have usage rights Creative Commons. We're gonna do like texture, maybe metal texture. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. This probably won't work. Just the what is this called? Brush metal? I think that's what it is. Going to eat now. Goodbye. All right. Have a nice evening, Joe. Hope you get some proper sleep. We're going to take something like this, something all scratched up, right? And we should, let me see if I can grab this. Oh, this is like the equivalent of a Pinterest board. Okay, let's just grab this, save image as, oh, web. No, we can't use that. I'm not dealing with that. Okay, let's see this one. This one is like really pockmarked and all that. That one's it's a bit intense actually. I just want something a little scratched up like that. That's good. Save image as JPEG. Perfect. And we're going to grab this and go into here. Just drag this here. We have this huge texture. We don't need that huge a texture. We just need something like this. Boom. And now if we put this up here and do a little mask all objects, clipping mask, right? I should be able to do something like overlay. Oh yes. Oh yes. And now it's really all messed up. Let's just tone that down substantially. Just like this. Just so we have a little bit of like, I'm going to call it scarification. I don't think that's the right word, but you know what I mean? Like you can kind of see the scratches and stuff. Okay, let's have a little save. Save a copy. And assets, art, 3D, environment, house, and we're going to just drop this on that. You cannot because it is currently open, of course, because it's currently open here. And probably a few other places. All right, so let's give this a save. Let's close Blender. Let's try to save once more. Save a copy. I can bring this over here now. Here we go. Art. Environment. No, 3D. I'm sorry. Art 3D environment. House. And if I go into PNG, yes, I want to do that. And now we're going to go back into Blender for just a second. And maybe we're going to wait for that to actually save first. That seems like a good idea. Let's give it a few seconds. There we go. And if we go back into here, click on house. Here we go. And it has loaded the right texture now. Fantastic. And yeah. It is so weird. It's pretty good actually. I like it. But it's like, it's such a tiny detail. It's just like little dotting and stuff, but it really does add just a little bit extra. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our paint texture. Let's actually hide everything but the door that we want to paint on. Paint texture, we'll grab this door once more. And we are going to go into, yeah, texture paint. Here we go. And we're going to give it the same thing. Just kind of cut down on this sharp edge, right? So let's just move this over here for a moment. We're going to select this, and we're just going to do a little line, a little blur line. Same as what we were doing for everything else. We're not reinventing the wheel here. We barely know what a wheel is anyway. Here we go. Here we go. And I had to double check that my slime is indeed not in his VR mode. I don't know why I keep tripping that one. Maybe when I click on the number 1, it does. Oh, maybe that's it. So every time I'm clicking on 1 or 2 for the things up here, he must be going in VR and coming out of it. I've got to take a look next time, make sure that that's what's happening. Okay. Now, how the heck am I going to do this, right? Because it's a curvy line. The answer may surprise you, but I'm going to do it by hand and hope for the best. Oh no. Okay. All right. Here we go. And I'm going to consider that a success. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Now we're going to do the same thing over here, but with a little soften. Let me check. Yeah, my my slime's now in VR. That is indeed what's happening. So I have it keybinded to be the number 1 and 2 on my number pad, and that is exactly what is happening. Oops. Sorry, I'm still on that. Okay, let's get the straight lines for now. So he's going to come back out of VR the moment I press on the number 1 again. All right, let's grab this, put this over here. Let's grab this, put this over here. Let's grab that, put that over here. There we go. And then 2 more and we should be good. Okay, and now we have this horrible thing to do. We are going to go stroke. Yes, stroke is what we want. Not that we want a stroke. We want the option to change to draw is what I was attempting to say. There we go. There we go. And now we have the smaller one. So 10, and I should be out of VR now. or rather my slime should be out of VR now. There we go. We're going to start with these slopes, just because they're more of like pains in the butt. There we go. And then we're going to click on stroke again and select line. And I'm going to attempt not to get confused in the words that I'm saying as I'm saying them. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's move this over. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's missing a metallic effect, but that's something that we're going to do in Unity and a separate texture. Yeah, okay. I've had an idea, and that's how we're going to do things. As for this knob, let's put this up to like 60 and just give it a little boop like that. Yeah, maybe another one. Do we want another one? Boop. There we go. That's all we're gonna do for that. All right, fantastic. Let us look at the next door, select the next door, come over to the next door. We'll start off with the little boops. Boop, boop. There we go. And now we have this blur stuff to do. So let's do this once more. All right. I have selected the number 2, so we should have a VR slime once more. Here we go. We are softening, and we are going to gently soften this. Gently soften. Here we go. And we're going to do this one. Gently soften. So very gentle. Fantastic. And now we're going to go over to stroke, space, line, and just make ourselves some lines. There we go. There we go. There we go. Might as well do it from afar, although I'm pretty sure I'm messing it up when I'm doing this from afar. You gotta keep it messy though, right? Gotta keep it messy. Like that's more organic. Yep. I'm just gonna undo that. There we go. That one was too messy. That was too organic. We don't want too organic. Here we go. Now we're going to light this up again. 0.2 for the strength. And we're going to highlight. Highlight there. Highlight there. Highlight there. I've got these little markings over here. I'm not fixing that. I have decided it's canon that these doors aren't actually like gold plated. They're like painted on gold. And whoever was doing that was a little messy. There we go. That's how I'm explaining my mistakes away. I can't even remember which part I selected and part I didn't at this point. There we go. I think that's good. Did I do this? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's do space, and just gonna really quickly and messily do that here. And whoa, I'm sorry. It's like a hair on my mouse or something. Went crazy there for a second. Okay, so we've got that down. And now finally, we can get back out of VR with our slime, as I have clicked the number 1. And we're just going to lighten this up as best as we can. There we go. And we are going to stroke space line. And we're just going to add these on. There we go. There we go. Here we are. There we go. Just something like that. I think that's good. Details, yeah. The big details are being added here. Cool. Very, very cool. So we're going to bring everything back. And I think we have highlighted everything we wanted to highlight. It's looking pretty good. I like it. For someone who always struggled with textures, I'd say that this is probably one of the best textures I've ever made, which is probably sadder than it should be. Cool. So we have this. Here we go. Now we're going to export this texture that we've created, the image. Save as. I think if I would have dragged in the PNG, it would have continued working. The PSD rather. Oh well. So we have this now. And we're going to come back in here. We are going to give me a second. My brain is turning in circles. We are going to come back here. We are going to open up the PNG because we've made changes onto here. Oh, look at that. There's a few like weird spots on it. Oh well. And it doesn't matter that much, I think. We're going to bring this over here. Make sure it is at the right place. Fantastic. And now this is our texture. And as you can see, there's a little bit of strangeness with the brown that appears, but we're just going to roll with that. And like you can see the strangeness with the kind of gold effect here. So what I can do, because I just want the gold really, is I'm going to select, where is it? Where are you? This, as such. We're going to select the texture we just brought in and delete it. So the weirdness on the cabinets itself should not appear. And this, we're just going to kind of live with that. There we go. So that's thing number one. We now have our cabinet texture. This is what we're going to be using for our cabinet texture. And we have a whole bunch of things that aren't being used. Just roll with it. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we can remove all that. Okay, let's just do that actually. Here we go. Is this useful in any way? It is not. Let's just remove that. There we go. What is this layer? I don't know. We can remove that. And we're left with this. We still have the incorrect UV maps if we really want them. So next thing, what I want to do, right, is I want to make a, I think it's called a specular map. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look. Let's take a look back here. It's updated to textures and we can see it in all its glory. It's looking pretty good. However, I'm going to select one of our materials, stone, timber, wood. This is a lit shader. So we do have a metallic map. We have a normal map. Okay. In all of these, we have normal maps at the very least, but we also have access to a metallic map. So what I'm going to do in here, I believe Photoshop now has this by default. Let me double check. So Photoshop bump normal map. Oh, it's a plugin. Photoshop normal map. Open texture in Photoshop, as you can see, normal. Blah, blah, blah. Choose filter 3D, generate normal map. Aha! Okay, so let's give this a save. We are going to go to filter 3D. I'm sorry, what? Okay, filter. Oh no. I guess I need it to be merged, perhaps? Merge layers? Okay, filter. Aha, 3D. Generate normal map. Let's give it a few seconds. Photoshop's 3D feature has been discontinued. Many 3D features are not working properly. Oh. But it did work. All right. Okay. It's actually doing the opposite of what I was hoping for. I was hoping that the wood would be a lot more prominent, and it's really focusing on this. Detail scale, I'm sorry. Yeah. See, the metal part is really getting caught up. I'm not sure what any of that does. Oh, invert hide. Okay. Undo. Damn it. Undo. Cancel. Let's try that again. Okay. Filter 3D, generate normal map. Let's try that again. And invert height. Oh, I see. No, that's not what I want at all. Okay. I don't actually want normal maps at all on this. Okay, so I have an idea. Let's undo the merge. Grab that. We're going to... Let's just hide this for a moment. Yeah. We're going to grab these areas here, here, and here. We want all of this, right? We are going to flatten that out. Sure, that color. Let's go with that color. It doesn't matter, I don't think. Here we go. It's all flat, right? And now I'm only selecting this. We're going to go over to filter 3D, normal map once again. And aha, it should not care that much about these areas here. Okay, good. But not the right color. So we're going to grab a color, something really middle ground. Layers. We are going to select the magic brush. And we are going to, no, not the pipette. We are going to grab the bucket. Here we go. Because we don't want there to be like a big difference in that at all. Right. Now we're going to go over once again to 3D normal map. There, that's much better. Now we see the grain of the wood and we don't have anything for the metal parts, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Very good. And if I bring this up, say to 100, here we go. We now have our normal map here. Fantastic. I'm going to how do I do this? I'm going to export as quick export as PNG. Sure, quick export as PNG. 300 years assets, art, 3D, environment, house, and we are going to call wooden underscore .bitnet normal. There we go. That's our normal map. We can come back to this. We can bring this back. And what we're going to do now is essentially the opposite. So what I want is to task failed successfully. There's a lag between what's said in chat and what I what I'm saying, so I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to, but yeah, that sounds essentially like my MO, really. Um, let's just fill in everything here, right? And then, uh, and once again, there's probably a better way of doing this. Go here, grab hue and saturation, right? Remove all saturation, okay? And we're going to do a little cheeky save copy over here. Assets, art, 3D, and I think this is the right format for the metallic surface. I think it is. I am going to be honest, I'm not sure. I've never messed with this at all. But I think it's right. So let's do this and call metal. I was referring to the normal map being discontinued but still there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That is correct. Failed successfully indeed. Here we go. And here we go. Just give it a save. I want to keep this for sure. And we're going to go over here. Let that load up. If I select this, cabinet 01, we have cabinet 01 as a texture, cabinet 02 as a texture, etc., etc., etc. We're going to make our own. Yeah, we're going to make our own material here. Let's put it in materials. Let's, you know what? Copy paste the Timberwood one. Rename, and we're going to call it wooden cabinet. And I'm now wondering if it was cabinet wooden that I've been calling everything so far. Wooden cabinet. No, that is correct. Okay, good. Wooden cabinet. Base color, I think white is what I want because we want to have a different color. Wooden cabinets. This should be named differently, but that's fine. And we're going to go here as well. And we're going to get a wooden cabinet normal. And then we're going to do metallic. And we're going to do, of course, it's no longer looking at that. That's fine. Wooden was W. Wooden cabinet metal. Whew. Okay, this texture is not marked as a normal map. Fix now. Make that a normal map. All right. Now, if we seem to have changed where we are, material, wooden cabinet, put that on. Oh no. Oh, tiling. 1, 1. There we go. And we'll put that there. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. Oh, we'll put that there. Oh, okay. The normal map is way too strong. Let's put that to like 0.5 or something. But other than that, it's pretty good. That is pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking it. I think this may be one of the prettiest things I've ever done in 3D. Not including the slime, of course. Yeah, let's bring this in. Let's bring this into the house. Oh, was there a rhyme or reason behind my... No, I just dragged it out. Okay. And I just realized that the music has indeed died. So we're going to do two things. Also, it is like past 9 o'clock now. Let's put this right under here. Right? We are going to put this as a static object. Yes. Oh, no, it can't be. It can't be a static object. I just realized because it is going to have things moving on it. Sure. Okay. Let's grab this, put this in here for now, and we'll deal with that later. You know what? No. Let's not do that. Let's bring this back out. Right out here. And let us go. I just realized my VR headset is not set up on this computer right now. So with that, and with the fact that it is now past 9 o'clock, and with the fact that my music has died, I'm going to bring that back for a second. Here we go. I think this is where we're going to leave it for tonight. I'm really liking this cabinet. It may have taken me 4 hours to make it. or 5? Did I start this like 2 sessions ago when I had the 1 hour session? I think that might be the case. Yeah, this may have taken me 5 hours to do, but I'm liking it. And the best part about it is I'll be able to open up drawers and stuff once that's all working up properly. So yeah, to everybody that dropped in tonight, say hi. Thanks for dropping by. It really makes me feel like I'm not just doing this all in a vacuum. To anybody listening to this in the future, thanks for the listen, and I'll see you next week. Oh, yes, I'll see you next week. I had a doubt, but yes, I will be. Goodbye.